Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video I'm going to be changing out a control arm on the 300 on the passenger side. I actually recorded this video more than a year ago, but I never got around to uploading it. But I feel like it could be helpful for some owners of 300s or Chryslers, because I've heard that some people have issues with their front suspension, like some clinking and clanking or whatever, and it might point you in the right direction. And then I actually did this in preparation for Lone Star Mopar Fest in 2019, but I never uploaded any footage or anything. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna make a little montage of the footage that I got back then, and well, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's see if I can replicate the movement. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but the whole thing moves back and forth, and it's because of a control arm. Should be this one right there. I'm going to be changing it out right now, and hopefully that gets rid of the problem. When I brake, it feels like a loud pop, and you can actually feel like this thing shifts. So get that switched out with the new one and see if that fixes it. Alright, so let's get all the tools out and get started. El gato. These right here. So this is what I'm replacing, and look at all the movement it has just with my hand. So take it off of here and these two, and hopefully it was pretty quick. I think I can squeeze in the wrench right there. They said that was an 18. Let's check it out. Oh, first jack stand. Wiggle the car, make sure it's not gonna fall off. Nope. All right, so this should be a 22 and this should be an 18. So let's look at the tools and see what they are. So this is a new part right here. Doesn't look that hard to replace, but we'll see. Let's leave that right here. That 22, the 18, 21. I'm gonna have to take this one off. Yep, that's an 18. Let's see if I can just unclip this from here. Uh-oh. Yep, it looks like it is going to be a 21 there, but the socket doesn't fit. I might need to get a 21 wrench. Is there a 21 wrench? I don't think so. So this one's an 18 right here, and I have that. This one's a 21, so I don't have a 21 wrench, so I have to go get one. So for now, since I don't have that right size, I'm gonna loosen up this one. Like that, the whole thing turning. Ouch. The whole stud spinning. Is it? And I think it is. No, it's coming out. It's coming out. That's what I didn't bring. I needed a hammer. You're gonna have to come back with a hammer for this. And then the 21. Okay, so I got the nut for the ball joint off. Need a hammer though to hit it up. So now I have to go to the store and get another wrench. Right, so I don't know if I recorded earlier or not, but I got the old one out. Look how bad I busted that thing. I was not using the right hammer. It's only 16 ounces, so I had to beat it until it came out. This is a new one. There's only one way it can go in, so let's get it in there. The new nut for the ball joint. Okay, put that on there, and let's work on getting this bolt through here. That's in. Okay. The 18 and 21. happens if I try to turn this one. Oh. Maybe leave it a little bit more loose and apply the torque. Okay, let's look for torque specs and then try to torque those down. Torque this one down to 50 plus 90 like the video said. And then this, I'm gonna have to take off this damn liner right here to get this torque down. Yep, so we need to get a screwdriver and at least move this out of the way this way. Okay, so it's obviously the next day now. I did finish the control arm. It wasn't too hard. There it is. There's a ball joint, and then there's the other side. That one goes toward to 150 foot-pounds, and man, did that make a difference. It feels way better. But I did this because it needed it, and also to get ready for Lone Star Mopar Fest.